Ladies and gentlemen. You guys are in for a treat today. You guys are in for a treat, bro. One of my boys, Mr. Mustashi, he sends me a lot of information and a lot of stuff. And I want to share that stuff with you today. Okay? I want to share that stuff with you today because the truth is now they're trying to change, right, the definition of a recession. Right, so instead of assuming responsibility for putting us in a super fucked situation, and I truly believe that the U.S. is almost over, right, as an empire. Look at this bitch. Here we have Nancy Pelosi, right? She's what? She's in her 80s. Nancy Pelosi is in her 80s. Okay, and this is what we get. This is what we get from this bitch. Listen to her.
Over to the most of the product that we've done is now we may have added in the last year or so. And so what we added is Senate bill, like a hearing. He doesn't like hearing. Excuse me.
Look at this bitch, bro. She's cooked in the head, bro. She's cooked. I don't know if she's like doing drugs or some shit. She's cooked. Listen to her.
Excuse me. It doesn't want hearing in the bill. So it's Senate oriented, and then we have the family medically. We figure if they're putting things in, then we can put something in. If Manchin doesn't like it. So,
she can't even finish a fucking sentence, bro. These are the people running your world. Imagine how dumb you gotta be, bro.
So we're getting some burden and privilege.
Give me a chat. Give me an L. Give me an L for Nancy, bro. Fuck Nancy, bro. So here we have the Speaker of the House of the United States of America. It's supposed to be the biggest global power in the world. This bitch can't even finish a sentence. Look, bro, she's like MK Ultra.
And privilege. I think mostly we're getting privilege scrub. Because privilege scrub is deadly to a bill. It's important. You have to take it out. But privilege violation can take you out. So we're again getting that as we go along as well. And when we pass a bill, then we will
Come on,
in its aggregate make some.
Any concerns in any?
Why the fuck does nothing make sense, bro? Like, I remember 0 words of what this bitch is saying.
This is quote messaging because that they have to take some of those things out regardless, no matter what you send over. You said you weren't going to send a messaging bill.
Hang on, I gotta see if she does this little Mark Zuckerberg sip. Anthony, send me the Mark Zuckerberg water sip.
Any concerns in any? This is quote messaging because that they have to take some of those things out regardless, no matter what you send over. You said you weren't going to send a messaging bill.
We're going to send messaging bill, but we want to be sure that what we send is not burnable or
What the fuck are you talking about?
death or privilege scrub.
Bro, she's cooked in the fucking head, bro. Bro, Nancy's cooked in the fucking head. What the fuck is she saying?
Or death or privilege scrub. Those are two
Don't look at no motherfucker as if it's their fault for not understanding you, Nancy. Bitch. You're like, hey, don't you guys get my point? Don't you guys get my point? Bro, she's MK Ultra out of her fucking mind. Bro, I'm showing you guys this bullshit. So when these people talk, you understand that they're absolute imbeciles. Right? Bird back the bird privilege. What the fuck is happening? This is some Matrix shit, bro. When the Matrix like hits you with a glitch and it's like, okay, like, yeah, like this shit is kind of weird.
or death or privilege scrub. Those are two exercises.
Bro, she's losing it, bro. She's losing it. These are the people that run your country, bro. Just so you get it. Just so you get it. These are the people that run your country. So, now let's continue to a better side, okay? Now let's continue to a better side. So, we got this bitch who's now the press secretary, okay, of the White House, Karine, right? Karine. Let's talk a little bit about inflation, Karine. What we got going on here?
We're seeing what we're seeing is that
We're seeing what we're seeing.
that we are in a transition.
We're in a transition.
And we had this strong
We got this strong economic boom, aka we printed trillions of dollars, and now we're facing the consequences of it. But we're gonna lie to you,
economic growth because of the work that this president,
bro. Joe Biden ain't done shit.
of the work that this president has done in the past 18 months. And now what we're seeing is a transition into stable and steady growth.
Stable and steady growth. Bitch, do you really want me to pull up the U.S. debt? Clock. Real time. U.S. debt, bitch. $250,000 of debt per citizen. How is this steady growth? Tell me. How? Look how much money we're spending. Look at the debt. It goes up 100 grand every fucking 3 seconds. What's the steady growth? What's the steady growth? Tell me. Look at this shit, bro. We're in the red on like everything. Look at this. Look at our debt, bro. 30 trillion fucking dollars, bro. I'm telling you guys, this is a national public debt that outstands, right? This is the outstanding debt that we have across everything. All of it. Every single bit. Every single debt. There's $250,000 of debt per taxpayer and per citizen, which is babies and all that shit. Don't even work, don't even support the economy. 90 grand per motherfucker, bro. Motherfuckers don't even have $1,000 in their bank account, and we out here clocking 30 trillion in debt. And Joe Biden's speaker, right? This bitch
We're seeing what we're seeing is that
has the audacity to tell us that we're seeing steady growth. I'm putting you guys onto some serious shit. Come on, hit me with that W, bro. I know you guys ain't seen that chart before. I know you guys ain't seen that. Now you get it. Now when you see those big ass numbers, like holy fuck, bro, what are we spending 100 racks on every 3 seconds, dude? Yeah, we're spending it on infrastructure and on guns. Oh, we're spending it on defense and defense contracts, and we're sending it to the Ukraine because, bro, this is some bullshit. Some bullshit.
we're seeing what we're seeing is that we are in a transition.
We're in a transition from more debt to more debt.
And we had this strong economic growth.
Bro, she's lying. She's lying. This bitch is lying, bro. In your face.
And we had this strong economic
Bro, she's lying to you. Do you get it? She thinks you're dumb. You're a dumb fuck, bro.
growth because of the work that this president has done in the past 18 months. And now what we're seeing is a transition.
A transition from 30 trillion in debt to 50 trillion in debt.
Into
Stable, bro. Look at the... I'm lying to you. Somebody said don't blame her. She's just reading the teleprompter. Of course you blame her, bro. She's a fucking speaker. Okay, now you guys want to see some crazy ass shit? Ready? So Wikipedia, last week, this was the definition for a recession. Let me pull it up. This was the definition for a recession. Okay? A recession is a business cycle contraction when there's a general decline in economy. Okay? And it's constituted by what? Look at this. Okay? This is July 11th. There's no global consensus. This is what they're telling you right now, that there's no global consensus as to what the definition of inflation is, of a recession. And now these guys, okay, this is how crazy this shit's gotten. They've even fucking manipulated Wikipedia. They're out here changing Wikipedia articles to redefine what it means to have a recession. It's crazy. Look at this. There is no global consensus on the definition of recession. Like, they're adding the fucking sentence because they're trying to change the definition. Okay, so I'm like, let me do my research, right? This is, I get, somebody sends this to me and I'm like, okay, let me do my research. Maybe we're just not giving these motherfuckers a fair shot. So let's see where we stand with the shit. Okay, perfect. The first thing that we notice, bro, this is such a fucking fraud, bro. The first thing we notice is now there's these bullshit pop-ups that show up on the top of Wikipedia, okay, that says an outdated version of the article has been widely circulated. Please check if claims or screenshots you've seen are consistent with what's currently here. Okay? They're switching shit back and forth, and the moment that they get caught is the moment that they try to give you different definitions, right? So, oh man. 2 consecutive quarters of decline in the country's real gross, and it's not gross, okay? This is false, is commonly used to be defined as a recession. Okay, this right there is also domestic, because it's gross domestic product. Now, I'm like, okay, let me do my research. So I go to Investopedia, I check it out, I'm doing my research, because you guys got to get educated, right? If these motherfuckers are out here now changing the definition of recession, okay? So I'm like, okay, let's see who who's actually giving us this data, right? So I'm like, okay, let's see if we can find the sources for all this data. Who are all the sources? So I start doing some research on the sources, and then let me see where it is. I think it's back here. Where is it? The BEA. Hang on, guys. I need to flip back and forth, show this to you guys. I just don't want to spoil all the surprises to you guys with these links. I got some crazy shit I'm going to show you today. Not that. Where is it? Oh, okay, perfect. So, where are you? Okay. What's the article? I'm trying to find this fucking article about what is the recession. Fuck, I can't find it, guys. Give me a second. L in the chat, whatever. I'm going to find this shit. You guys are going to be excited. Let me find it. Where are the sources? Damn it, I can't find it. Anyways, where are you? Where are the sources? Is it this one? I think I don't have it. Shit. Okay, I think I deleted it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Long story short, I'm doing my research and I'm like, okay, what are the sources? What are the sources of this information? So I do my research. I'm like, okay, I need to find the resources for all of this bullshit. Who are the sources that dictate whether this is legit? So let's see if I can look it up in my history. Guys, I have to show this to you because definition of recession. Let's see if I have the article already pulled up. Okay, watch this, bro. Why? I found it. The G found it. Okay, so I'm looking at the news. There's this article, and they basically want to say, yes, there's an official definition for recession. Though some people claim, right, this was just put out, yesterday. Though some people claim 2 consecutive quarters of GDP decline constitutes a recession, there's no official definition in the US. So that's what these motherfuckers are telling you, right? So they automatically think that you're dumb fuck and that they can just put out press and they give you this green check mark, right? To make sure that it's legit, verify. Okay, and you start reading, I'm like, okay, perfect. So GDP is measured by whatever. So, okay, so is there an official recession, right? Is there an official definition of recession? They're like, yeah, this is the official definition of a recession. And it's not that we've been in 2 negative quarters. So I'm like, okay, let's look at the sources. First, NBER. I'm like, what the fuck is the NBER? What is the NBER? Okay, let's pull up the NBER. So here we have the BEA.gov, right? NBER. I'm like, okay. So this article, the sources of this article are the BEA, so the US Bureau of Economic Analysis, and then the National Bureau of Economic Research. So I go to the National Bureau of Economic Research. I'm like, okay, about leadership in government. Okay, let's check this shit out. This is when you hear all the bullshit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is when you hear all the bullshit about nonprofit organizations and NGOs that are unbiased. Check this out. The National Bureau of Economic Research, which, by the way, to give you context, ladies and gentlemen, to give you context, okay, where's the article? Right here. This news outlet is telling you that the sources for their truth, one, is the International Monetary Fund, a government, basically they run the world. It's like the International Fed. Some bullshit ass Alan Jin dude we'd never even heard of that goes to San Diego University and teaches there for some shit. Okay, he's a PhD. This is who we're supposed to rely on. Okay, so they tell us the following. So we go to their first source right here, NBER. That's their first source of legitimacy. Okay, so okay, perfect. Who are they? Is governed by a board of directors that consists of 51 members from the leading North American research university, economics professional organizations, and business laborers, blah, 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 blah. This is who we're supposed to be. I'm like, okay, so are they for-profit? Are they not for-profit? Tell me a little bit more about you. Okay, the National Bureau of Economic Research is a private, nonpartisan organization that facilitates cutting-edge investigation and analysis on major economic issues. Okay, so nonpartisan. So you're not affiliated with anybody, right? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, perfect. You got 38 Nobel Peace Prize winners, all this bullshit that's supposed to be legitimacy. And guess what happens? Support and funding. Who funds this? Okay, so the first thing that it says is NBER research is supported by grants from the government agencies or private foundations by corporation or individual contributions. So this company that's supposed to be our verdict of truth, right? Their money comes from the government, from private foundations like the Gates Foundation or these foundations or the Clinton Foundation, corporations and individual contributions. So basically, you don't do what I say, right? We cut your funding. That's what they're telling you. So, shall we look at spam W in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Spam 1 in the chat. Who you think? I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to show you guys, right? Who the supporters are. Tell me. Give me a 1 in the chat if you want me to show you guys. If you guys want me to show you who are the supporters that fund your so-called truth, your so-called fact checkers. Are you ready for this one? These are the guys that are telling you that we're not in a recession. These are the guys that are telling you we are not in a recession and they are the source of authority. Most people wouldn't even dig that deep. They would just look at it and be like, yeah, but the NBER has validated that this is legit, right? That's what these fuckers would tell you. You ready? Scroll down. Government foundations. I gotta change myself up here. So government and foundational support. We got the Social Security Company, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Now you ready to see the corporate sponsors? Johnson & Johnson, Citibank, Deutsche Bank, Google, Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Vanguard. These are the people paying for these so-called, think tanks that give you all the solutions and are the sources of truth. And finally, these are the Summer Institute supporters that are telling you that we're not in a recession. Who is it that's telling you we're not in a recession? Bank of Italy, Bank of Canada, Bank of England, Bank of France, Bank of Japan, Deutsche Bank, Netherlands Bank. These are the clowns that just put us in a recession. These are the motherfuckers that are telling you, no, trust our sources. Trust our sources. You see, so when these fuckers come to you and they're like, bro, what are the facts? You don't know the facts. The scientific data. Let me talk to you about the scientific data. Bro, who do you think's paying for these studies, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Learn how to do your research. This is how you start waking the fuck up. So yesterday I gave you guys the truth, and today I'm validating it by now telling you that they control the information stream and that they are the source of legitimacy for people. Look, these are the sources. This is the source. This is your source. Hidden in the shadows, Bill Gates. Welcome to the game. Spam W in the chat if you guys like that shit. Spam W in the chat if you guys like that shit. Come on, I'm doing the research so you don't have to. At the end of the stream, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to tell you guys how you can achieve whatever it is that you want. How to get whatever it is that you want. How you can get whatever it is that you want. Somebody said, don't do no research. Do all the research. You guys should be cross-referencing everything that I say. All of it. All of it. Before we continue, I need some likes in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The likes are a little bit dry today. Do not get comfortable with me. Do not get comfortable with me. All right? I need that like button. Spam that shit. It's free. You're out here liking Kylie Jenner's ass, and she ain't doing nothing for you. So hit me with that like. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go with the first one. We see the bullshit. Hope you guys now have some more clarity regarding the condition of the world. Okay. We talked about BlackRock yesterday. For those that didn't watch yesterday's stream, make sure you go back and watch it. Okay. Make sure you go back and watch it. But now I want to show you guys a little bit more. A little bit more. But first, I need a little bit more likes. I need a couple more likes. And then I'm going to show you. So now they're out here cooking the definition of a recession, right? So they put you in a recession. They think you're a dumb motherfucker. And now they swap. They swap the definition of recession in front of your fucking face. And most people will be like, yeah, but we're technically in a recession. Like, look at what the government is saying. They said that we're not in a recession. and these motherfuckers are changing the definition, and now the page is locked. So that means that the page can't be changed. That's basically what they're telling you. The page can't be changed anymore. It can't be altered like Wikipedia often lets you do. So there you go. Now, this is the difference. Look at the changes. Look at this changes. This was previously Wikipedia. This is now. Although the definition of recession between different countries and scholars varies, 2 consecutive quarters of decline in a country, real gross domestic product, is commonly used as a practical definition of a recession. Boom. Eliminated. 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 All of it. All of it. Crazy, bro. Crazy. So here we have what's happening in the world. We got our friend Nancy. We got Joe. And that's what I wanted to show you guys so far for today on Twitter. I'm your host, Luke Belmar.